Hello there! In this video, you're going to learn how to create a quote and generate a PDF using the OneCRM Customer Relationship and Business Management System. To create a quote, you can either open the drop-down menu under the Order Management header and click on the plus sign next to Quotes, or you can simply click on the Create Quote button in the sidebar. To begin creating a quote, write the quote subject and then the account it relates to, which in turn sets the bill to and ship to addresses, the default currency, the default terms, tax info, and a few other values, based on the current settings from that account record. Then, select a contact at that account. Each quote consists of one or more product groups, and each product group can have one or more products in it. Each group has a name and a stage. For each group, one or more discounts may be selected from those defined in the Discounts module, as well as the shipping charge, which may be taxable or not. Begin by entering a group name and then set the group type to Products, Support, or Services. The default is Products, which is the option you will most commonly want. If your group type is set to Products, you can click on the Add Product, Add Assembly, Multiple Products, or Add Comment to add the type of line item desired. This type of group is primarily used to add products from the product catalog. When group type is set to Support, the system will allow you to add those same three types of line items, but also supported products and supported assemblies. This type of group is useful for quoting prices of annual support for items in the product catalog. When group type is set to Services, the system will only allow you to add line items that are booking categories or commons. This option is useful for quoting services that are priced by the hour. Make sure you define booking categories that cover all the types of services you deliver to clients. Next, set the pricing model for the grouped editable prices, profit margin, markup over cost, discount from list, or same as list. They may not all be available to you depending on what quotes pricing options the administrator has allowed you. Have a look at these checkboxes on your My Account page. Now you can add line items to your quote within the first group you have established. Your choices are as follows. The most common action is to add a product, which you can do in a few different ways. First, just click on the Add Product link. Then you can simply type in the beginning of a product name, in which case a drop-down list shows possible options. Alternatively, after clicking on the Add Product link, you can then click on the Lookup button on the right side of the Product or Assembly field. This brings up a Product Catalog dialog box for you to look up an item and search by name, category, type, or part number. You can select a product by clicking on its name. This will close the dialog box and add that product to the quote. Whenever a product is added as a line item on your quote, the product's name, manufacturer's part number, tax code, and cost, list, and unit prices are shown. If you have the checkbox option labeled User Can Enter Products not present in the catalog selected in your My Account page, you can then add custom entries to the quote. This product is only added to the current quote. It is not added to the product catalog. Much the same process as the above applies when an assembly is added by clicking on the Add Assembly link, but additional indented lines are added to show the components of the assembly. If you need to enter multiple products, you may click on the Multiple Products link. A Select Product dialog box now lets you check boxes for multiple products and then click on the Add Selected button. A comment line can be very useful to add to any quote to add clarifying information for the client. As well, there's a very useful Add Comment option on the Order Management Settings panel of the Admin Company Information screen, which may be set to automatically add the description of a product or assembly as a comment line after the line item is added to a quote. Do you need to add discounts? The line items on a quote may be discounted by using group-level discounts, but sometimes this is not very convenient. If you have several individual items that need different discounts applied to them, and you do not want to put each in its own group. For this reason, OneCRM also supports line item level discounts. Depending on the quote-related permissions set for the current user, you have a range of line item level discount options available to you. To learn more about utilizing exchange rates, tax rates, and tax codes, please consult the user guide as found on onecrm.com. Lastly, there are two PDF output options that may be set for the quote. Show Components is an option that may be used to control the way assemblies are shown on the PDF. The option may be set to Details and Prices, Details, or None. With the details and prices option set, the components within an assembly will be shown on the PDF, as well as their line item prices. The details option omits the line item prices, and the None option omits the component item information entirely from the PDF. The Show List Prices option simply controls if a column of list prices is displayed on the quote PDF. When you've added a few line items to your first quote and perhaps defined multiple item groups of differing types and set various tax rates and shipping charges, you can then save your quote by clicking on the Save button available at the top or bottom of the Quote Edit view. If you've completed your quote and would like to generate a PDF, click on the Print button. From the pop-up dialog box, you would normally select the default quote drop-down option in the Use PDF Form field. Enterprise users can also select custom PDF form designs that were created using the PDF Form Designer. You can choose between different layout settings for the default quote form by using the Quote Invoice layout setting on the Admin, System Settings, Company Information screen within the Order Management panel. A quote PDF may have specific notes added to it via the Notes field, but may also have standard terms and conditions added to it by defining them in the Admin, Company Information panel. This pop-up print dialog box also includes a drop-down control to select which company address you'd like to use, plus 2 controls to select PDF files to merge onto the front and back of the quote as it's generated. These latter controls enable you to create a more proposal type of PDF by enclosing your quote with the standard proposal text. Now, you can choose to either generate and view the PDF or to generate the PDF and compose an email with the PDF as an attachment and the recipient email address set to that of the contact on the quote. As well, the quote PDF features a signature block for acceptance of the quote. When the time is right, you can also click on the Convert button to convert this quote into a sales order, invoice, supported product, or opportunity. Depending on the sort of business process you wish to implement at your company, quotes can be required to have approvals before they can be printed or emailed. The administrator can require quote approvals by checking the Approve Quotes box in the Order Management Settings panel of the Admin Company Information screen. Lastly, please note that when you create new accounts, you should define the information on the Sales Information panel of the account. The sales credit limit, default terms, default discount, shipping provider, and tax information. You should also set the currency plus the checkbox if the account is tax exempt. By setting these values when you first define the account, in the future when you prepare quotes or invoices for this account, the defaults are automatically set, preventing errors and saving you time. You have now learned how to create a quote and generate a PDF. Your task now is to log into your own OneCRM and create a sample quote in PDF form. Thanks for using OneCRM.